it's about the only time of the day where I can shoot a video and my phone's not going to ring or somebody's not going to come in and interrupt me. I wanted to take a minute and I wanted to talk about a viable and actual real world replacement for the 2879 transistor. It's not a replacement really per se, but we're going to roll back the old school clock. Now this device that we're talking about takes a 40-to-1 SWR. Now the 2879 will only take like a 30-to-1. But that aside, what we're going to talk about today is the srf3662. Now, some of the old timers are going to be like, well, I know that transistor, that's old, there's nothing new about that. That's right, there's nothing new about it, but everybody forgot about it. This product is still being made. It's a Motorola part. See that? srf 3662s, made by Motorola. Not some cheap crap out of China. I don't care what it is. If it's a transistor and it's coming out of China, ain't all that in a bag of sauce. Trust me, I'm here to tell you, I've tested everything out on Front Street. Now I do have a bag of PP100s that are getting ready to get tested. But this is the only, I say this again, this is the only part next to like the MRF 441 or 447 that's in the 12 volt class that runs in the same configuration as the Toshiba that's votable. They're still making this. Motorola is still making this part. Still get this from RF Parts. They're cheaper than 2879s. Not by a little, but by half. This is a $34 part. Each one of these transistors are 34 bucks, and you only got to give them just a hair more gain, and they put out the same amount of power as a 2879. Food for thought. Like I said, I'm just trying to bring this to the market. I'm going to offer a full line of amps based with this part because I know it's rugged. It's reliable. You can volt it. It'll put up with high SWR. It's tolerant to heat. You don't have to baby it along. And you can go to breaks and shoot out with it because it predates the 2879. All right. So we're going to start out at 13.72 volts. Hello. We're going to put about 120 watts of drive. That's not going to change. That's a 1,000 watt slug on average. Swing about 50 bird into this box. Those measurements are never going to change. Those numbers are going to stay the same until we're done with this video. The only thing that is going to change, I'm not going to even change that, is going to be the volts. There's nothing groundbreakingly new going on here, folks. Nothing. But everybody's out there hunting around, sniffing, scratching the ground, and trying to tweak their little butts. And they're trying to find every little thing they can to replace the Toshiba. It is what it is. Hello. Now that's slugs in 5x. So full deflection on that scale on the 50 is a 500 watt. That's average. It's a 5 watt slug in reverse, and we're going into the bird 10,000 watt dummy load. I'm going to use my Connex 3600 as our driver. Now, as I reach down here, we're going to turn this voltage up a little bit. That's 16 volts. In the corner. It's 580 watts peak power. Was that 17.92? Yeah, 17.92. Hello. 180, almost 200 bird. And we're right at the end of the scale. Let's keep going. That's 18.5. In the corner. I got RF getting in the mic, so ignore that squealing. And I can do this with no fear. And let me explain to you why. 2879 has a maximum breakdown voltage of 17.5 volts. Anything past 17.5 volts, you're flirting with the devil. It's 6350 a piece. These have a maximum breakdown voltage of 28 volts. Just think you could go up to the line and key at 22 volts with no fear. I'm just saying, what do I know? Pedal in the Kona. Easy 600 watts, no problem at all. Sit here and cruise it along all day long. This amp don't care, because these parts don't care. Next up is Motorola 441 or 411, 411 at $80 something a piece, just to see the performance difference. By the way, DEI's coming from Digital Electric International, coming from Haigu International, coming from, I think they got by Freescale now. Anyhow, a lot of 100, the average beta gain on those is 20. You take a lot of 100 Toshibas, 2879s, and run them through, you have an absolute max beta gain, an average of about 85. These have a beta gain of 105 on them. Once again, they're half the price and almost double the reliability. Just food for thought, boys and girls. My name is BBI, and without a shadow of a doubt, I am the biggest mud duck in Idaho. Now let me pause here for the cause and say, hey, thanks. I don't get to be here without all of you. I don't get to do what I do and enjoy all the projects that I'm building without all of you guys. Just bringing some more technology to the table. I'll see you. I appreciate your all's support. Come find me on Pal Talk. 27.025 to Bolt. Pal Talk's a chat program, by the way. Broadcasting live. You could have watched me build this box live on camera. Hey, and don't forget to subscribe. Click that little button down there to the right. You turn a little magical box that says unsubscribe to subscribe. I'll see you.